Are you an animal lover? I have a great podcast just for you today. Coming up next on Pastor Bob's Coffee Break. A little Headbangers brew, a hug and a mug. Headbangers brew. And I'm drinking some of our special blend of the season today. I love you very much. Isn't that cool? And this is Metal Dude drinking his blueberry and cinnamon flavored I love you very much coffee. And you can get that in all of our mugs. We have so many different kinds. And you can get this and all of our t-shirts and our posters and all of our swag right here. wearemetalwearefamily.com. Here's our question for today. Hi, Pastor Bob. Should we stand up for animal rights? For example, I want to try to make a difference in my city since it isn't very pet friendly. There are too many strays out here. But I feel ashamed for being an animal lover when I should be more focused on people. Any advice? You know, I think we can be focused on both. I'm also an animal lover, and I don't have any right now because I'm not able to care for them, but I've had some great animals over the years, and I really enjoy them. And, you know, I have a guilty pleasure. I watch the vet shows on Animal Planet. My favorite one is called the Vet Life. Cool show. And I love, them taking in animals and fixing them and just, it's just kind of a cool thing, and all the different kind of animals they have. It's one of my guilty pleasures is watching that. And I binge watch it sometimes. I know. But I really do love animals, and I understand when you do too. And, it's a great thing to have that kind of companionship, and for so many of you, it's wonderful companionship. So what is the balance here? What does the Bible say? Should I be an animal advocate? Well, let's go to Proverbs today. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 10. And it says, a righteous man has kind regard for the life of his animal, but even the compassion of the wicked is cruel. So righteous men have compassion for their animals, presupposing they have animals, whatever they might be. And, over the years, I've known people who just love their animals. They give them so much companionship and so much joy, and I love that. And I remember hearing my grandfather in my ears. They had a dog that was a special breed and a special. They paid some money for it, and they called him Duke for short, but his name was Golden Duke of Capital Gain. I remember the name many years ago. That was his name, and he was royalty. Great dog, though. Great companion for my grandfather. And I remember my grandfather, when he would talk to Duke, he would use kind of baby language, like you might use for a kid. And he would talk to him that way, and just loved him. And my grandfather, when my grandmother got the dog, my grandfather wasn't very happy about it. And he became the most attached. And it was good for him because it got him up and it got him out, and he had to go walk the dog every day. He got some exercise he wouldn't have gotten. And there's just so many things that just kept him going for so many years. And I understand the companionship with animals. Totally get that. But here it says, a righteous man has kind regard for the life of his animal. Kind regard, taking care of them. And I applaud people who work with the strays in their city and work with neutering many times so that it can be controlled, and animals can have a more abundant, happy life because of not being able to reproduce so much, not killing babies, but just stopping it from happening. And I get all of that. I understand all of that. I'm excited that we have animals around us and that they are so much companionship for so many people. But there's a balance. And a lot of people say, I love animals because I hate people. That's a problem. I love animals and it keeps me from getting involved with people. Not a good idea. If you have a compassion for people and animals, both are important. And I think both are worthy. Anyway, there's my 2 cents worth. Don't forget, folks, you are blessed. So go and be a blessing.